Previously. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft Project Ozone. And when we last left off, do we have night vision on? It seems dark. Why does it seem dark? Why does it seem dark? We should have night vision. It says we have night vision. If we go down here, is it like... I have no idea. I have no idea. Right, hang on, let me... If I dig myself into a hole. I walk into this... There we go. I guess this is night vision. I mean, I can't see. It seems awfully dark for night vision. Oh, that scared me. There we go. Right, anyway. When we last left off, I was trying to figure out the computer. I've since figured it out somewhat. So I've built this thing. Okay, so it seems that this was all correct. It seems this was not. So this still isn't correct, but I don't want to fix it. Basically, it's the molecular assemblers next to ME interfaces. Now, I've made this huge one, and it's just pointless to be this huge. Absolutely pointless. 9 by 9 would be too big, maybe. Because you need to access these, and there's a bunch in the middle that I can't access. So it's pointless having it this big. But whatever, it's that big and it looks fine. I moved the energy acceptor and dense energy cell into the middle bit so it's out of the way. I've hooked these up here just temporarily. That's just there temporarily. And I also went under the ground like I said I would and hooked this up. So I tried different, what are these things called? Buses? Are they in here? I tried an import bus and an export bus, and it turns out the one you need is just called a storage bus. And I give this a priority of 40. Now basically, if we go over here now, if we look inside our computer, we have everything that is in our storage drawers available to us. And because I gave that a priority higher than what the computer has, if I take out, say, some draconium, and then I put it back in, it goes back into the storage drawer because that priority is higher than it putting it into the storage on here. So if it doesn't have a slot over there, it will probably go into this. I haven't hooked up the storehouse because I figured, you know, we'll just empty it anyway and throw it into the computers. So, first thing we want to do is we need another terminal. And the terminal is what allows us to put patterns, you know, like how we put patterns in here. What we need is, and I put it in here, and it's now gone. I think it's called an interface terminal. Yes, and that needs ME interface, engineering, and an illuminated panel. And we should have all of that. Illuminated panel, an interface, and an engineering circuit. Engineering processor, whatever it is. And that should be those. Guess it doesn't matter what config. ME interface terminal, right. So if we just, we need a cable. Just one for now. Put that guy there. Put this one on. And that should allow us to see our 21 molecular assemblers. But now if we put our, where is it? Encoded pattern. We can put that in there. There we go. So now we can ask it to craft up compressed dirt for us, I think, if we go to the crafting terminal and type in compressed dirt. Look, we can say craft compressed dirt, and we say how much we want it to craft for us, and it'll use the dirt it has access to. So that is basically how we make that. We don't need a compressed dirt one for a start, but that is how we make it, and that's how we get these. And hang on, stop that. I forgot how I reset it. Just like that. Got a blank one. So I think I don't know if I have to connect up all of the... In fact, maybe I don't need to connect all of these. It is connected via this one, so it's receiving power and stuff. So maybe having it that size is fine. Because inside these, look, is where you can put your patterns. So when I store them in here and tell it to craft them, it puts the patterns into here, and then tells these things to make them. It's something like that. It's complicated, I know. But in order to craft these better, what we need is a CPU, which is different to the controller. So I've looked up what we need for the CPU, and it's about 2 hours since I last recorded, by the way. I've done a lot of research. I wrote some notes down. So what we need are these 1K ME storage components. We only need one, essentially, but I'm going to make 64 of them because it's going to be easy that way. And then we follow the quest book, essentially. This one, a 1K crafting unit. And we need crafting units. Which we have. Good. Right. Okay, so first of all, we make a 1K crafting unit. Done. Next gen crafting. So we don't actually need that, so we're going to put it away. But we can get the reward for it anyway. We're going to go for the best one, which is this one over here. It's going to be awkward. So the next one requires a 4K ME storage thing, which is a calculation processor, quartz glass, and 4 redstone. Calculation processor, quartz glass, which we need some more of. That's just regular glass. That doesn't go in there. So we can say, can I have some more quartz glass, please? Figure. We actually want a little bit more than that, so give me 2 diamond blocks. I imagine it can't be worth that much. And then we're going to make... I can't remember what it's called. Something storage something. 4K crafting storage, and we need those, which is this. Make 16 of them, hopefully that'll be enough. And then with that, then we make the 4K crafting storage. So that one is hopefully going to be enough. Do these have an EMC? They don't. Hopefully that one is going to be... I can't remember what I'm trying to say. Anyway, we need to make the next one, which is 16K crafting, which needs these, which is glowstone and 3 of the 4Ks and an engineering processor. Glowstone. Whoa. Whoa. And then we make these ones. Make a few. In fact, that might actually be enough. What we need. 16K crafting thing. Throw it in there. We don't need it. We can take our reward. Then we go for the 64K crafting one, which is actually needed to be done as well. So 64K needs this, which needs those. Is that right? 64K. Engineering, 16K glowstone. Quartz glass. Glowstone, engineering. Oh, we don't have enough of... Never mind, they're in there. I knew we should have had enough. I calculated this. One of those. Did I make one of those by accident? Oh no, it's just a leftover one. Okay. Did I make that? Done, and that's the one we want. And ideally I want one more than that, but... Whatever, it's done. If we open our quest bags, maybe we get a good one out of it. So first things first, chance cubes can go away. We've got epic, basic, good, and greater. Let's take a look. Crap. 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 And our epic one is, of course, crap. Why did we expect anything less? Right, so we've got the 64K one. And what we do is we put that with a co-processor. Like that. And that gets us our CPU. And we can also make a CPU terminal or something like that. Well, I don't know what it is, and now I don't care, so doesn't matter. I'm assuming I need this kind of cable. Crow processor 64K. So basically, what these do, the crafting storage. This is 64K, and as you can see, we had like the 1K, the 4K, and the 16K. In fact, we might even be able to hook these together. What they do... Oh, I'm going to sneeze. So, what these do is the amount of different items you can have going at once. So, for example, if I told this to make dirt into compressed dirt, that needs like... does it need 1 item or 9? It even needs 1 or 9, basically. 1 dirt or 9 of one type of item. Or, if I said, for example, make a chest, it would take the logs into wood, and then turn the wood into a chest, which would be several steps, so it needs more items. So basically, the more storage we have, the more items it can use in a step. And then the co-processor means how many different things it can do at once. So, maybe on its own, it can turn logs into wood, then wood into a chest, whereas this would be turning logs into wood into a chest all at once. Something like that. Multiple different things. So I'm guessing we can just like stick this here. I don't think it needs anything else. Like, it's looking alright. Device online. How's our power situation? It's fine. Right, so now what I want to do is, other than making a bunch of drives, is I want to make a ton of patterns. Blank patterns. So if I can look up how to make those. Blank pattern. A charge set as quartz glass, iron glowstone. Glowstone. A stack of that, which I need to put into here. And clearly we need some diamonds. Oh, that was silly. And this, I'll buy this. 21, it's not going to be enough. Give me more glowstone iron. Hopefully that'll be enough. Over 21. 42 patterns seems fine. Let's put stuff away. Like that. Alright, and now we need to actually start crafting some patterns. I need to get this crap out of our life. Right. Pattern encoder. Patterns in there. Right. So the best way to start crafting up better stuff is to start with the recipes for the storage. It's like the 1K storage and the etc storage. And I can't remember how to make those. So let's look at the book. 1K. This one. So it's 4 of those, redstone, and a logic processor. And then a redstone. Yeah, we don't need the full amounts. We just need like the pattern for it. It wasn't like that, was it? Like that. That now it knows how to make 1K ME crafting component. Oops. So encode that. There we go. And then we can throw that into here. Then we want to learn how to make the next tier up from that. And because it uses the basic ones, because it has the pattern for it, it will create the basic ones to make the ones we're about to ask it to make. And then we're going to do the next one, and the next one, and the next one. So basically, we're going to ask for the final one, and it'll craft all the ones up to that stage. So then after that, it's a 4K storage one, which is 3 of the 1K ones, calculation and quartz glass. Calculation, quartz glass, 3 of those. So to the pattern thing, I believe something like that. I may be wrong. Redstone. How could I forget redstone? How could I forget? So now it knows how to make those. Take that. Throw it in there. Right next to that one. So, to make the next one is it next one 16k? Let's look in the book. 16k. E. Wait, is it 16k? 4. 16, yeah. Just checking on every front. E. 16k. Requires 3 of the 4k engineering, quartz, and glowstone. Engineering. Quartz. But what? E. Quartz glass. Engineering, glowstone. We need 4k ME storage. Do we have any 4k ME storage? I suppose we do we? No, right, so we should craft one up from scratch. Which was... So 4 redstone, calculation press, quartz glass. 4 redstone, calculation press. 4 redstone. That one needs that one, which is that one. And of course... No, we only need the one. Okay, done. And by done, I don't mean done. Get all that crap out of there. So it went this in the corners, that in the middle, that on the top. No, it was the other way around. It was that in the middle, that on the top, and then you need a 4k in each of those. Now it knows how to make those. So we put that into there. So we're getting there. Right, I think what I need to do is take all of this and actually put it on the drive in there. Because at the moment, I think we're going to start asking the computer to craft stuff for us. Because it's getting just a little bit complicated. The quartz glass, I should make some more quartz glass. I'm also going to need a bunch of these, aren't we? So, hopefully this doesn't fill up the computer. Doesn't matter about putting away the glowstone because it won't go into the computer, it will go over there. So this should be looking... It's not looking too bad. 8 of 63, that's fine. Give me the rest of this stuff. We probably need these crystals at some point. Need those, might need... I'll leave one of certain things in here just in case I need to EMC them. Like with that. And that. Don't think I need cables. Put that in there. Right, that's looking fine so far. Just keep dumping this stuff in. And then we can tell it to craft stuff out of what it has. I'm just making sure we have enough because we don't want to lose all of our items and then be like, crap, we have to make these from scratch because we can't even see them. Right, give me a couple of diamond blocks. By a couple I mean like 4, I guess, is what I took out. Quartz glass. Those. I still don't think that's enough. Whatever. Right, we'll throw it in. So, if we... Well, we can even do it from this. If we ask it to craft one of these, it will. If we ask it to craft one of these, it'll craft 3 of these first, because it needs those for this. And if I ask it to craft this, it'll craft 9 of these to make 3 of these to make 1 of these, I believe. And we need 1 of these for the next step. So we're going to say, can you make 1 of these, please? That's what it needs, look. There's all the things it requires. Available free. Maybe just saying it has enough rather than saying all of what's available, I guess. And there we go, we've got a 16k empty storage thing. Now we can start telling it to craft the next stage. And you see how it's getting easier for us because we don't have to do this anymore. Right, so after 16k, it was a 64k. Oh, please. Recipe 64k is engineering, quartz, glowstone, dust. We already had a 16k. Also, I need some of the circuits back, please. Processing. It's gonna be 1 of each, and I can at least thingy them. Thank you. Glowstone. Quartz glass. I'm gonna sneeze again. It is hitting me really hard today. I actually sneezed this morning, and for the next like 3 or 4 hours, my nose just would not stop running. It was getting ridiculous. What is the thing again? Recipe. Engineering processor. That's it. Engineering processor. And oh, is it just as simple as that? Yes, it is. Thank you. So now I can throw the 16k ones in there. Oop. It's getting good. It's getting big. Right. For the next thing after 16k, 64k, then we need 256k. That one's a bit more complicated, but we can do it. We need 1 of each, engineering and logic. Engineering. Logic. That one. That one. No, it's not those ones. It's the next tier up. It's 1 of these. So it needs to make all of that stuff, so go for it. There we go. It just took a while because there's so much for it to craft. There we go, and that makes us a 256k one. Oops. Yeah, encode. Almost screwed that up then. And the 256k one goes in there. Wow, we're doing pretty good, but I think in terms of resources, we're going to be low. So let's have a look at glass. Quartz glass we don't have. Right, I'm just going to make a bunch of stuff right now because I'm genuinely concerned about how low some of this stuff is going to be. Okay, quartz glass, yes. I mean, this is going to fill up our stuff. No, screw it. I don't mind going through diamonds because diamonds are one of those things that we're just growing, and it's decent enough EMC. Our only issue might be if we hit the cap on our whatever it's called, our hard drive. I guess we can always just craft more now. Shouldn't be a problemo. But as long as we got enough, because remember, each of the recipes is using these resources, and it has to make the recipes multiple times.